Now, I do need to say that this video should not be taken as financial advice. All I'm simply going to be doing is sharing my own personal opinion, my own experiences. So treat this video as a form of education or entertainment. But I'm sure that if you're able to stick throughout this entire video from start to finish, you're going to be blown away at the potential of how you can use the Google AI Studio when it comes to building up an internet automated business. So before I get into any of the steps that you need to take, I'm just going to quickly go onto Google and show you exactly how this side hustle works. So I'm going to type in a completely random search term. I'm going to say, is overhydration a thing? And the reason why I came up with this is because I'm someone that drinks water on a daily consistent basis. So it's the first thing that came to my head. So I'm just going to type this in like any normal person would and then click on search. As we can see, there's all of these different articles that pop up, but there's this website over here that I want to show you guys if I just click into it. As we can see, it's a well-structured blog article where they're giving the reader all of the information they need when it comes to this particular topic. And if I just scroll down to the bottom of the article, we're going to see that there's this link that's going to take the person to a product page. So this is the product that they are selling on their site. You know, it's a super simple product that anyone can start selling themselves, and stick with me because I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it. Not necessarily this product, but products like this where you don't need to ship the product out. What they're most likely doing is using the dropshipping method. So whenever they get a sale, they're not going to have to pick, pack and ship out the order. They don't have to buy any products in bulk. Their dropshipping supplier is going to automatically handle all of the orders that come in. And for most of you right now, you're probably thinking about, Sam, just because they've been able to get this article ranked on Google, it doesn't mean that they're making money from this website. Well, if I just copy the URL at the top just like this, I'm going to come over to Zeek Analytics, paste it in there and then click on search. And if you're a returning viewer of my channel, you already know how Zeek Analytics works, because we can see over here that this store has brought in over $463,000 in the last 30 days. So again, I'm not saying that these results are typical and you're going to be able to do the exact same thing. You know, you may build a store yourself and bring in a lot less than this, of course, you know, $5,000, $10,000, or you can bring in nothing at all. But the benefit of starting a side hustle like this is that you don't need to spend any money or, you know, a lot of money when it comes to getting it off the ground. And just to show you exactly what I mean, if I just show you their site again, they're selling this product for $189. But if we take a look on AliExpress, there's a seller that's selling the exact same product for $150. And this is one of the first ones I found. There's a lot more suppliers to choose from that offer this product at a cheaper price. So imagine it. They are posting these different blog articles on their site, you know, on a consistent basis, where they've been able to get all of these different articles ranked on Google, which means that they're going to be able to benefit from organic free traffic. As long as they're consistent when it comes to publishing articles that they know are going to do well when it comes to ranking on Google, they're going to be able to sit back, get free organic traffic going onto their website that's going to lead into sales, which is going to allow them to make a passive income because they don't have to sit there and manually fulfill the orders themselves. And this is where the Google AI Studio is going to come in, because there's a certain way that you can use it when it comes to helping you throughout this entire process. So I'm going to take you through the steps that I've done myself when it comes to using the Google AI Studio to help me automate the whole blog article process so that I can, you know, publish them on my Shopify stores. Of course, one of the first steps that you're going to need to take is to build a Shopify store if you haven't done so already. I'm not going to spend too long on this stage because I've shown you guys this previously. You know, you can use it for completely free. It's going to get your dropshipping store built within a matter of seconds. The store that I'm going to be using in today's video is going to be a pet store. So for those of you that don't know how this works, it's going to build a Shopify store for you, and it's going to add winning products from the niche that you've selected. So by using this AI store builder, you're not going to have to pay anything when it comes to using Shopify. You're only going to have to pay $3. So within those 3 months, you're going to be able to use Shopify with no limitations. So if you wanted to make all the money that you plan on making within those 3 months and then cancel your store, you could do that. Or if you wanted to continue using Shopify past that, you know, it's completely up to you. But this is the store that it was able to build for me. As you can see, it's super professional. Everything is well structured, and I'm going to be able to start using it straight away without, too much changes or revisions. So that's basically what goes into building your store. Of course, all of the products are automatically going to be added to your Shopify store as well. It goes without saying that there is going to be some things that you need to do during this step. Sign up for a domain. You're also going to need to make sure that you get your Shopify payments activated, your PayPal account connected so that you can receive money. There's going to be a list of things that you need to do. So I'm going to leave a checklist in the description. You can check it out. Make sure that you go through it so that you can tick everything off one by one. So once you've gotten to this point where you're ready to start driving traffic to your store, what you need to do first and foremost is just export all of the data from your store. So I'm going to export the data for all of the products and do it as a CSV file. I'm just going to click on this button. So this is going to be the file that's going to be exported. As you can see, there's a lot of data in it. You don't need to read through it. It's just going to have all of the information for all of the different products in your store. What you then want to do is get this prompt for the Google AI Studio. So I'm going to leave a Google Doc down below that's going to have the prompts that you need when it comes to following all of these different steps. So you're just going to copy the prompt just like this. Of course, make sure that you put the link to your own store in this section. For now, I'm using this temporary domain because, of course, I just built the store that we're working with. I'm going to come back over to the Google AI Studio, paste the entire prompt in here just like this. Then what you need to do is just copy all of the information from this file, paste it in there just like that. Don't worry if it's all over the place because the Google AI Studio is going to be able to make sense of it. Once you've done that, you're just going to click on run. Okay guys, so just like that, as you can see, it's now come back with these 30 different articles, the article title, the SEO target keyword, as well as the URL for my store that's going to take the reader directly to the product page. Now, of course, just with this alone, you're not going to be able to, start publishing articles. This is going to be the first step. After this, what you need to do is set up an automation so that everything is going to be running even when you're fast asleep. So to do that, what you need to do is just go over to this tool over here called make.com. This video isn't sponsored by them, but I've just found it to be a really powerful tool that you guys need to know about. So all you got to do is create your account for completely free. And then once you've created your account, it's going to take you over to this page where you're going to be setting up something called a new scenario. And for those of you that's not really sure of exactly how make.com works, basically it pairs various different platforms and various different softwares together. So with the information that you got from the Google AI Studio, you're going to paste all of that into a Google Sheet. I might as well do that right now. So I'm just going to come here, copy all of it just like this, and then paste it into a brand new sheet. As you can see, we've got the title, we've got the SEO keyword and the product link. And we've only asked Google AI Studio for 30 days worth of content. You can ask it for 100 days, 200 days, content for the entire year. Stick with me because everything is going to make sense as we go along. So now that we've got everything in this Google Sheet, I'm just going to go back over to my make.com account. I'm going to click on Google Sheets. I'm going to say watch new rows. From here, what I'm going to do is select the spreadsheet ID that we're working with. So I'm going to click on make test. And of course, you're going to need to connect your Google account to your make.com account. It doesn't take more than a few seconds to do. And the reason why I've clicked on make test, if I just go back over to the spreadsheet, we could see make test in the top left hand side. Sheet name, just change this to the one that you're working with. In terms of the row headers, just select the appropriate ones that you're using. I'm going to click on limit 1 so that it looks at one row at a time. Then I'm going to click on save. The next thing that you need to do when it comes to setting up this automation to publish your blog articles automatically is click on this one to add another module. And the one that we're going to be adding now is OpenAI. You're then going to click on create a completion. And from here, what you're going to do is select the model that you want to work with. For today's video, I'm going to select GPT 4.0 latest. So let's select that one. You're then going to click on add message. You're going to say that it's a user. And for the text content, what you need to do is enter a prompt. So let's go back to the prompt list for this video. We're going to copy this one right here. As you can see, all I'm doing is telling OpenAI to write a 1,000 word article, get the title from the spreadsheet, the keyword, and the product link. And I've also included some other information when it comes to the formatting of the article. So you're just going to copy it, come back over here, paste it in there just like this. Make sure that you map the correct headings together. So as you can see what I'm doing, just copy everything that I'm doing, guys, and everything is going to make sense. Once you've done that, just click on save. And finally, what you need to do is now add your Shopify store. So you're just going to type in Shopify just like this. You're going to search for article. You're going to select create a new article. There's going to be some steps that you need to go through when it comes to connecting your Shopify store, and stick with me towards the end of this video because I'm going to explain, how you can do that in the best way possible. So when it comes to the title, you're just going to use the mapping once again, and we're going to get the title of the article from Google Sheets. When it comes to the actual article that's going to be written, what you need to do is just click into the body HTML, come over to OpenAI, click on choices, then click on messages, then click on content once again. For the author, you may just want to write your name. So I'm just going to put Sam in there just like that. And then for the rest of it, you can leave it as it is for the sake of today's video, and then click on save. So that's basically what you got to do when it comes to setting up this automation. I'm telling make.com to look at a specific Google Sheet, that's going to have all of the different articles and keywords in it. From there, I'm telling OpenAI to, write an article based on the information in that Google Sheet. And then from there, I'm also telling OpenAI to publish the article on my Shopify store. So what I'm going to do now is just click on run once. And what this is going to do is instantly start the entire sequence. As you can see, it's analyzing the Google Sheet and it's now writing the actual article. And then from there, it should publish the article onto the Shopify store straight away. So what I'm going to do now to make sure that that's been done correctly is go back over to my store. I'm going to click on content over here, then click on blog post. And I'm going to refresh the page. And right there, as you can see, the article has now been published to my store just now. It's visible for people to start reading. If I just click into it to show you exactly what it looks like. So it seems like everything has been done, accurately. Everything is formatted as it should. So what I'm going to do is just click on view and see exactly what it looks like on the actual website. So this is the article right here. This is what the reader is going to read. And bear in mind that all of this came initially from the Google AI Studio. It's got all of these different links. So if someone clicks into any one of these different links as they're reading, it's going to take them directly to the product page for them to buy and check out straight away if they wanted to. And if we just take a look at the title of the article, which is a 4-in-1 pet grooming kit worth the money? As you can see, this is the first article that's in this list. So right there, we can see that everything has synced and has been connected as it should. But just to give you a confirmation that everything is working, I'm going to see if it's going to be able to write this second article and if it's going to be able to link to the right product, which looks like a smart interactive cat laser. So what I'm going to do is just go back over to make.com. I'm going to click on run once again, and bear in mind, guys, all of this can be automated. You can set it up so that every few minutes or every day, if I just come here and do each day and say that I want it to be at a specific time, it's going to automatically trigger. I'm only doing it manually just so that you guys know exactly how it works. So I'm just going to click on run once again. I'm going to go back onto my Shopify store, go back over to the blog post, and yep, right there just now, this article has been published. If I just click into it, yep, everything is structured. If I click on view and let's check out the actual article on the store, yep, everything has been done properly. Let's click into the link. And yeah, it takes me directly to the product page. So I'm sure that you guys can see how powerful this is, setting up this automation so that it's running in the background 24/7, 365 days a year. Doing this is going to help you get ranked on Google and get free traffic going onto your site. I believe this to be one of the best automation side hustles that are out there. I haven't seen anyone talking about it, and this is what I've used to help me generate thousands of dollars from various different Shopify stores over the years. A lot of people kind of underrate the potential of publishing blog articles, but the reason why they're so powerful is because you can, number one, get them ranked on Google. Number two, you can use them for content when it comes to driving people from social media platforms onto your website to read your articles. Just generally speaking, it's just a great way for you to bring awareness to your site where you don't even need to ship out the products yourself. Now, if you've got any value from this video so far, you've learned anything, don't forget to press the like button. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Hit the bell notification so that YouTube can let you know when a new video has been released. And if you wanted me to make a more in-depth video going through every single little detail, essentially creating a completely free course when it comes to doing this, put in the comments down below, do the AI course video, and I'll get onto it ASAP. But in the meantime, if you wanted to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago where I show you, some other aspects that goes into using make.com, some of the steps that I didn't have time to show you in today's video, you're going to be able to watch that by clicking the link over there. Check that out straight after this because that video has helped out so many people. I've gotten so much good feedback from it, and I'm sure if you're able to watch it from start to finish without skipping, you're going to be able to get value from it as well. But other than that, guys, I'll catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.